Couch Co-op. Couch Co-op. Couch Co-op.
Hello and welcome, Couch Co-opers, Couch Potatoes, and Couch Codependents. This is the 163rd Couch Co-op show, the greatest video game show in the world. We are a group of close friends sharing our love of video gaming with you. I'm Ian, along with Jared,
Good to be here.
Aaron,
Hello.
Scott,
Dabbing out.
and Dave.
As always.
Remember, you can be a part of the conversation by leaving comments and questions on Twitter, Facebook, and, well, not Instagram, at Couch Co-op Shows. All one word. Remember, no hyphen. Aaron?
No hyphen.
You can find our podcast on iTunes, Google Play, Radio Public, Stitcher, and Spotify. Also, why don't you tune in to twitch.tv/The Couch Co-op Show? We're streaming live right now. We should be anyway.
Wow.
I mean, our streaming signal on this end is strong. I'm not... Scott, are you watching us?
We're rolling.
We're rolling.
somewhere.
Hey, holy moly.
It's about
yeah,
to drop out when he connects.
Oh no.
So anyway, yeah, exciting. Twitch. I've been playing a lot on Twitch. Does anyone else Twitch? No,
no.
Nope.
not
No.
yet.
I just watched a lot of Twitch.
I watch a lot of Twitch.
I'd actually have to have played a video game this week to have twitched or have done something
Yeah.
with twitching.
Yeah, I've been doing quite a bit of twitching, and then I watched the final Awesome Games Done Quick of the Super Metroid.
Ooh, world.
And that's as a piece of my news. I'll get to it in a minute, but yeah, that was kind of fun to watch that. So, and speaking of the news, let's get to it. You guys ready for this?
Yeah.
I have
Hot
a long,
stuff,
I have a
dude.
long list of stuff here.
It's the future.
So
Let's
just
do this.
try and hold your crazy applause until after I'm done.
Whoa.
Can we bark?
A little bit.
Roop.
Bungie free of Activision or Activision free of a sinking ship. Either way, Bungie retains their rights to Destiny. Activision gives $15 million bonus to new CFO. Now we know why Blizzard needed to make cutbacks. Not to be outdone, Randy Pitchford takes $20 million from Gearbox and watched a squirting cam girl at medieval times. Not exactly how the story goes, but will we ever see Borderlands 3? Update, Alien Blackout isn't a sequel to Alien Isolation, but Aaron, you should still play through the mobile game.
Oh.
Open
The
it.
Division 2 says adios to Steam and will be available on the Epic Games Store when it launches. As I mentioned earlier, Awesome Games Done Quick raises nearly $2.4 million
Congrats.
for cancer.
Yes.
New Fallout 76 patch fixes 150 bugs.
Still not enough.
But that doesn't matter because players find and break into a developer room.
Whoa.
Warning, if you go into this room, you will be banned. And
What?
because I love the
Why?
doc, Dr. Disrespect signs with CAA, a huge Hollywood talent agency. Grab 'em, taste 'em, and snap 'em up, Doc. Do any of you want to talk about any of that?
No.
So why did you get banned for going into a developer
Yeah,
room on Fallout
please.
76?
Okay, so Fallout 76, a developer room is a room inside of a game that a
Mhm.
developer has created just to mess around with the world.
Yeah,
and,
scratch pad.
And so there's like, when you go into this room, it's like all the weapons, everything. You can get everything. So it's like an infinite amount of stuff in there. All the
So rather
armor,
rather than lock
all
this
the
room
all
down,
the
they just
all the DLC armor, all the microtransaction armor is available in this room.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
And they basically banned players, and Bethesda banned them, and then wanted to know how they got in the room.
Well, what? That's
gotta
like
have the
firing
key.
somebody
And
at
let's
the
hope the
beginning of
players
the day and
the players
put them
did the
on
right
stay.
thing and gave them a big
Yeah.
middle finger and
Who
said,
knows?
"We played your game. That's how we got it."
Yeah, we got bound it because you guys screwed up.
I do think this is the wrong approach, but hey, Bethesda's, they're trying to correct it,
Yeah.
trying to fix the sinking
Wait.
ship here.
Way to alienate the people who actually played the game enough to find said room.
Right. Anyone else want to talk about any of that stuff?
I do like
Well-
the $50 million and $20 million bonuses, and it's like
$15
yeah.
million bonus. And no, the Randy Pitchford thing is they're saying that Randy Pitchford stole $12 million from Gearbox.
Oh,
Oh.
he stole it. It wasn't.
Yeah,
given to him.
this is a
Oh,
weird
Jesus.
legal thing. I urge anyone to go read about it. It sounds I don't know. It's the story is very kind of unclear at this point. So,
But
and then the $15 million thing was for the new CFO of Activision,
Yeah.
and that is very much true.
Anyway, the biggest one for me was the Bungie leaving,
yeah,
and they say they're going to continue Destiny.
yeah. They retain the rights,
Yep.
which is pretty crazy.
Because Activision doesn't want to deal with that shit.
Yep.
Right.
But the same kind of thing happened with Square Enix and whenever company makes Hitman, because they retain the rights when they left IO, I think is what
Oh.
they are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
IO, Square Enix was very nice and let them have their
Yeah,
game back.
So
Yeah.
that is like some weird ongoing trend right now. So I'm okay with that.
Well, it makes me wonder if, like, 'cause like a few months back, Bungie had secured financing from NetEase, I think it was.
Some Chinese
Some
company,
company like that, and I wonder if that was a part of them trying to secure the rights from Activision. I don't know, but
Yeah, to pay Activision some money to kind of
hey,
go
or can
away.
we keep our stuff or
Yeah.
something? Who
I'm-
knows?
I'm
Who
in-
knows?
I'm interested to see the future of Bungie, so that'll be fun to watch.
And it's pretty much all been secure. Pretty much for sure that there will be a Destiny 3. So, okay,
Sweet.
let's move on. We have questions
Questions.
from a long timer, but it's been a while since he wrote in. The Tony Death
Ah,
Oh, Mr.
hello.
Dead.
good to
Writes
hear from you.
in-
Finally, you're still alive.
with a simple question, a question that kind of goes along with our topic today.
Yes, I'm hung like a baby's arm.
Oh my gosh, there you go, Tony.
That's the image I'll probably never get out of my
No,
head
no,
right
no,
now.
no, no. He wants to know the Division 2 or Anthem or both.
Anthem.
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 Next question.
Someday maybe the Division 2. I
Yeah.
really enjoyed the first one, but
I never played the first one.
Never
so
played it either.
It's a
Yeah.
really cool game.
I'm always more sci-fi anyway, so
Yeah.
Anthem.
Yeah,
Same.
I
where
prefer
I'm at.
sci-fi.
No, you're not alone. I like sci-fi better.
Tony, if you buy me both, I'll play both.
Yeah.
Anyway, next question. A new timer, Matt King. Has anyone played games from the Persona series? If so, what do you think? If not, why not?
I played a few.
Which ones?
Persona 1 I played on
PSX baby.
PSP. I did my whole PSP play RPGs that I missed out on, but yeah, it was the PSX. And I got the bad ending, so imagine you invest at least 20, 30 hours into a role-playing game, and then it's just like, that's it.
It's just life trying to tell you something.
Yeah.
It was like a sour taste in my mouth, and because of that, I don't care for
Thank
the
you for
Persona
playing
series.
our game.
Yeah.
Thanks
It's a
for
bad
playing.
ending.
A
Go back-
winner
go back to
is
start.
you.
And it's not like you can reload a save. I mean, this is the save that you keep building on, and that's it. That's the bad ending. You don't
You
get to
suck
see
at
any
life,
more of the
go
story.
away.
Start over.
And then you try it again on a different one?
That's it.
Nope, just that's it. I've only played the Persona 4 Golden Arena Ultimax fighting game on PS3. I don't think that counts, but it is all those characters, and it's not. It's like it feels like a Guilty Gear game or a Blaze Blue game,
Any anime fighter.
and yeah. Why don't I play these games? Well, I'm not really into turn-based JRPG, and you know what, Matt? Let's be honest, man. I left high school behind a long time ago, so there's that too.
Yeah, I played the first one, but that's about it. I don't believe I played it to completion. That was a era of many RPGs, so that one just kind of got pushed aside. I don't know why I haven't gone back to them. They always get talked about in
Yeah,
such
they have a big following.
fondness. but
Persona 4 supposedly is the best and the one you should play. And
Yeah.
Persona 5's gotten pretty high reviews,
Huge,
but
yeah.
but Persona 4 it kind of seems like it's the one.
I'd be more interested if I could take it on the go. Like I think
So
a
you
lot of
need a
people
Switch version.
wish there was Persona 5 on Switch.
It's probably coming.
And
Yeah.
I might consider it then because I know that game specifically is very, very, very long.
Jared, if you get it on a disc, I will play it. I will try it.
You will play the first 15 minutes
I
and be
will.
like, this is a snore fest.
I will watch the first half hour of the cutscenes and then try to play for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is probably all you'll play in the half-hour time frame.
No, it has some kind of sexy BDSM kind of chicks, don't they? They have
There's
like
definitely
alternate.
leather-clad
Yeah.
bondage
I
things
mean,
going on. Persona Innocent
Well,
Sin
now you
had
got my interest.
some
Yeah.
gimp suits going on.
It seems like it's something that would
But there's no
air in
space
with like
torture.
space torture action in high school.
There's no space. If
There's
there's
a lot
a
of
space
space.
switch in this,
No,
That's
outer space.
torture.
no.
All right. That's hope we kind of answered your question, Matt. And then it wouldn't be a couch co-op show if JPK didn't chime in.
JPK.
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 What do you think what do you all think of the simulation theory? As video games become better through technology, graphics, gameplay, etc., do you feel sometimes you are in a video game?
No, because I can't do magic jumps. I don't get extra lives or special powers.
Exactly.
I can't grind for millions of dollars.
Yeah.
I can't kill somebody and they come back 5 seconds later.
Yeah, sometimes I wish I was in a video game when I'm driving around, so I could just ram through the cars and get to where I want to go.
And not have any damage to your car, no
Yeah.
insurance to deal with.
Yeah, or just drive it through like a gas station and my car gets repaired.
Can't walk around with a giant purple dildo and beat up people.
Yeah, so
Can't fly a dragon to work.
Oh, I guess I could.
We can do all of these things. It's just consequences.
I don't know about you guys, but
Can't
I
fly dragons.
pretty much pick my
Dragons don't
banana
exist.
character and do whatever I want. So that's pretty close to a video game actually. I pick a costume and go dance around.
Have you done banana
Play
with
The
big
Sims?
tits yet?
No.
Oh, you
So
better you better
you-
level up
you
there.
you
Because I need
play
to get that
PlayStation
2
Home
BC.
all the time.
Yeah. I did play that. I
Yeah,
was pretty
PlayStation Home
Uh,
in real life.
pretty invested in
Oh,
that.
PlayStation Home, baby.
Oh gosh.
I still have screenshots of my custom apartment with all the rewards.
I was
Yeah.
just looking at the
Feel
other
like I
day.
go,
I was doing the same
"Aw,
thing.
I
It was a
miss
lot
it."
of like
I was looking for photos like I could post on my
like
on our Instagram account.
You literally put trophies in your room
Yep.
and decorate. I
Yep.
mean, it was such bragging rights.
They should bring that back in
Yeah,
some
PS4
some
home.
force.
No,
Yeah.
they did. It's called Nebula or something. It's really awful though,
Oh.
and it's not done by PlayStation. It's done by someone else, but it's a similar idea. It's
I
not.
thought they had PlayStation Home VR.
No,
Didn't that-
I don't
didn't
think
that
so.
replace it?
No.
I don't
Well,
think- no.
they have like a rec room kind of a thing.
The
Maybe
playroom?
that's- Oh yeah, maybe I'm thinking of the playroom.
Yeah, or playroom. Yeah, I guess so. But
Mm.
it was like a social experiment.
Oh.
All right, there's one more thing about JPK, and this is kind of new. I don't know. JPK is under the impression that we're doing a challenge with him. I don't know if some of you guys. Dave's not on in the chat room with us all, but John Patrick Kelly wants to crush a melon with his thighs,
Mm.
He can do that all he wants.
and he's prepping to do it.
Oh.
He's like prepping. He's working
just
out to
kidding.
get big thighs to crush a watermelon. So I'm not exactly sure what the challenge is here,
yeah.
but I'm saying if we use the hashtag John Melon Thighs, maybe if we get enough John Melon Thighs, hashtag John Melon Thighs, JMT,
JMT.
hashtag John Melon Thighs. I like John Melon Thighs. It kind of runs like
That
John Melon. It
Mellencamp.
kind of runs
Yeah.
out. It just kind of runs off
That's
the
just
tongue.
gonna go viral somewhere.
John Melon
isn't it?
Thighs.
Like
Anyway,
smashing the melon with his
If we get
thighs.
enough, I don't know how many. We'll decide. We'll just kind of run this idea for a little while. Maybe we can have him. If we get a certain number, we'll have him crush the melon live on the show. So he'll have to come back out too, or
Twitch
Denver,
followers,
Washington.
hold on to your pants.
Yeah, hold on to your pants. But maybe
Wow.
use the hashtag John Melon Thighs. I just like John Melon Thighs.
Yeah, I suppose the bit that I don't get is how you like squeeze it in your thighs without it just like popping out.
Well, you haven't seen the video that everyone here has seen.
Oh.
It is.
Why did he start with a cantaloupe or something? Or
No,
an
no,
orange?
no,
It
no.
wasn't him,
No,
it was a
Someone
chick.
was talking about crushing melons or something. I don't know how it came up, but then I posted a video of a girl crushing a watermelon,
Mhm.
and then John's
Yeah.
like, I want to do that.
He's like,
And
that's hot.
that's hot.
Yeah.
And then I said he should do it dressed up as 2B, but
So he's gonna start with like a grape and work his way up.
No, no, no. He's going
Cantaloupe sounds like a
He's gonna do a lot
straight
of
to a
egg-
melon, straight to a watermelon.
He's gonna do a lot of inner thigh workout, I'm sure. on the
Anyway, John,
Pegler machine.
He's
I,
bought himself a Thigh Master.
hey, we
Yeah.
got it. We should calm down. He's probably in his bed right now, just getting too
Getting
just
too
too
hot.
excited. Too excited about this.
I'm sure he is.
Alrighty. So on this episode, we're gonna talk about we're gonna look forward to in all the games releasing in 2019,
Ooh.
and then after that,
Dun dun dun.
maybe some predictions. We'll throw down some predictions like every other podcast in the world.
Speculation and
Yes.
rumor mills.
So I'm just gonna go down this list, and you guys can like be like, yes, no, who fucking would play that? You know, that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Are you naming all of them? There's a lot of
Oh yeah, I'm very-
January, February's.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
That's how we
Yep.
run this. That's how we do this thing.
I made a top 5. Nothing.
Oh no, we see that's why it's not a list. It's just
Uh-huh.
I just run through, and then if you guys want to talk about one,
Oh yeah.
then I will.
I have
Did you not listen to this episode last year, Scott?
I did.
I was.
There's
in
a
it.
lot
I
of-
was
there's a
in
lot
it
of
and I
anime
still made a
titles.
list.
A lot of anime titles that were unnecessarily long and then very hard to pronounce and just got
And you got
shrugs
lost.
and
So some games have already come out. Fitness Boxing already came out
Oh.
for the Nintendo Switch. Mario Luigi Bowser's Inside Story, Bowser Jr. Journey. I don't even know what that is. 3DS.
They did say
Eh.
a cool thing is that you turn the 3DS this way, so it's
Side,
Horizontal?
Yeah.
yeah
Oh, vertical.
vertical, and you're fighting a boss on one side while you're on the other side. It's
Oh,
something that's
weird.
never been done, and I think that's at least Nintendo's trying something different, 'cause we've all played a Mario game on the 3DS or whatever system.
Yeah.
It's
How
all
many
the
of you
same.
have a 3DS and are still playing it?
Me still street passing.
Oh, street passing. Oh.
I only
Street
had a
passing, Is that
DS.
like where you give
I
a
had a
dick pic
DS,
when you
a
walk
DS
past?
Lite.
Uh,
That's all I have.
new Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe just came out.
I'd like that someday.
I played the
Woo.
old one for Wii U, so isn't that why it has a U in the title?
Yeah.
Yep.
I
Yep.
couldn't figure out why it had a U in the title when I was
It's
looking at
new.
it.
Remake.
It's a
A
yeah,
remaster.
Tales of Zesperia. All you guys are playing that. All right, let's move ahead. Tomorrow, Onimusha Warlords. Anyone excited for Onimusha?
Never played any of that series.
Oh man, Justin loves this shit. Onimusha.
Yeah, I remember he
I
did.
played all that shit.
I like
but,
when they had the professional in it, and then the costumes on your second run was fun.
it's kind of a it's a good game. It's kind of a horror-ish, kind of Devil May Cry-ish, but like the old Devil May Cry, like the original, where it's kind of not exactly a full third-person game. It kind of has this.
John Reno was in.
Yeah,
Onimusha
John
too.
Reno. That's
Yeah.
right. That's why you can't play the third. Like they haven't remastered the third one because
Licensing.
licensing
Yeah.
of his likeness. Also, The Walking Dead, the final episode.
I'm not going to buy it when it comes out, but I do want to play it 'cause I want to finish that series.
Yeah,
You wanna
it's a
support
good one to
Telltale?
finish, actually.
I think they
Yeah,
still
I want to
have,
keep those people in jobs.
No, it's not Telltale.
It's
I-
somebody else. I
I think
can't
they
remember
still
who
have
it
2
is.
more episodes after this. I
Oh,
think
wow.
it is the 5 episodes.
It's the final season, but there's
Yeah.
like a couple more episodes.
This is episode 3.
Yeah, it's episode 3.
And then there's this game called Vane for PS4. I have no idea what that is. Then with January 17th, we have Yakuza 4 for PS4, and we have is it Yike?
Sure.
Yike.
A postmodern RPG.
How does that Yakuza series work? 'Cause haven't they already
It's like
released
sh- it's-
5 and 6 though?
It's
Or
They
What
went
was
back
it?
to 0.
yeah, they went back to
Yeah.
0. It's like,
I thought that was just Type 0.
They've translated a lot of them from Japan over to here.
Yeah.
oh,
So
okay.
a lot of the older ones are coming out as
Yeah,
well.
'cause I always swear I've seen like 5 or 6, and then
And Kimwai, I think, was like kind of a prequel kind of thing. And I don't know. They're all over the place, but someday
Yeah.
I want to try one.
yeah,
It's just like
I,
Shinmu. It's just a Shinmu game.
I have one on my
Yeah.
system, the one that was free on
Yeah.
PlayStation last month.
And I've
or
heard
the
it's
month
great.
before. Yeah,
It's all right. I mean, if you like
I wanna
really
give it a try.
story driven, go buy your girlfriend a ring. Okay. I don't know. January 18th, Ace Combat 7, Skies Unknown.
ooh,
What
that's
are-
on my list of games that I might get this year. I'm
And
not
with
gonna get-
VR.
Yeah, it has a
Ooh,
VR
That game
mode.
would be really good.
Full
in VR.
VR
That might
support.
make me vomit.
Land that plane.
No, I think it just has VR
Well,
missions,
I think
like
it's
separate VR
Anyway,
I
missions.
thought it was full.
I've
Ex-
always enjoyed the Ace Combat games, and I remember
I haven't
playing
played one in
Ian
a long time.
on those. So it's
yeah,
gonna
the
be kinda
original.
fun.
It's one of the games Dave and I used to get together and play like Ace Combat 4, 3 or 4
Yeah, it was on the PlayStation 2.
on
wasn't
this
it?
tiny ass fucking
yeah, on
TV,
your little
13-inch TV,
Sony.
split screen.
Am I right in saying Ace Combat Electrosphere was a game that had swearing in it, but it was still rated E for everyone? Like the censors didn't actually play the game.
That I do not know.
I remember that
I
was a
don't
big
know. That's
controversy.
funny.
Like you can just
that.
say whatever you want, and it's a plain game. They don't care.
Travis Strikes Again. No more heroes for Nintendo Switch.
More controller
More,
jerking.
more controller jerking
jerks.
for your kind of weird lightsaber, but not.
Yeah.
I kind of wish they'd put the original on Switch because
Mhm.
I wanted to play it. I just didn't.
It
I
is
have No
coming
More
to Switch.
Heroes, if
It's
you
the,
coming.
the first one?
Oh, isn't this just a remake of the?
No More Heroes.
Isn't it a sequel?
No, I thought it was just a remake of the original.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably pick that up sometime.
I think I have PS3 version, but yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
Just get ready
Uh,
to jerk that controller.
At-
Jerk it good.
At the gates for Windows, whatever that is. January 22nd, The Raven Remastered. Nope.
Okay.
Battlefleet Gothic Armada 2.
Huh?
Windows.
Life is Strange 2, Episode 2.
All right.
Rules. Who
Still waiting on the
cares?
whole thing to finish.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I want the
yeah.
whole thing to finish
Same here.
before.
It's
And then
not
you go
going to
back
be
and
the
redo it.
same though. It's like a different power.
It's time travel-ish.
No, it's a
No.
different power.
I
Oh.
think.
It's a different character.
Yeah, different.
What's
the
his
whole-
power? He does the same pose and
Oh, I thought he had like
I
a
think he
different.
like stops.
Stops things, or he
yeah,
floats,
If you
like-
played the Captain.
oh, the little underpants, whatever.
No,
Not
yeah,
underpants, but-
whatever that was. You see
I don't know.
what-
I know what you're talking about. It's
yeah,
a little.
you see what
mini-
he can do at the end of it.
I'll have to play
yeah,
through
it's
it.
not. It's not the same power.
Yeah, because it's not that boy. It's the kids that saw him fall from the tree.
Okay.
My Memory of Us for Nintendo Switch, whatever that is. January 25th, Resident Evil 2, the remake, remaster.
Who played One Shot?
I didn't.
I played it
No.
twice. And
Yeah.
I'm really liking it.
Pretty
Uh,
positive on it.
Yeah, absolutely positive. It was great playing it the second time because I was playing with a group of friends and they told me, check this out, check this out. Different paths, different zombies, different like I unlocked a shotgun I didn't get the first time through. That 30 minutes was the
It's
most
supposed to be
intense
pretty
30.
awesome.
Huh.
Yeah.
This
Hmm.
I heard a reviewer compare it heavily to well, Aaron will like this, to Dead Space, the original
Oh,
Dead
yes.
Space.
It's true. It's a
Okay.
lot of flashlights.
A lot of flashlight, a lot of like zombies dying and then they
Mhm.
break in
Sometimes.
half and then they
Huh.
crawl.
Ooh.
You have to like really
Grab
kill
your
them in the
leg.
head and shit.
Right.
Oh,
Anyway,
one shot.
and
Sometimes.
it's supposed to be
Uh,
super gory. Like
They censored
So
the
crazy
other
gory.
countries 'cause the U.S. one was like overboard. I
So
mean,
it's
we're talking
exactly
like
like Dead
entrails and like
Space.
faces being lifted
yeah,
off.
it's
and
pretty gnarly.
Nice.
it's well worth getting that 30-minute demo.
Of what game again?
When
Resident
does-
Resident Evil 2, the
when
remake.
does
Oh, I
that
thought you were talking
demo
about different
end?
games. Sorry.
The
That-
demo. So
I know you're talking
the first time I played it through, I ran out of time 'cause I was exploring everything. But the second time, I actually just kind of bum rushed it to see how far I can get, and it cuts off when you go back to talk to the guy who's injured.
No, but
So
how long is it out for? Do they have a time
I
limit
think
on that?
until release date.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
January 20.
Yeah, you can only play it once.
Oh, that sounded good though.
on multiple
uh,
accounts.
But I had another thought, but I totally lost it. So never mind.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
supposed to be fun if you like those type of games. Air Conflict Double Pack. January 29th, Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yay! On the
Uh,
back of my phone, I got the pop cap.
How many
Oh,
of you are
Kingdom
actually
Hearts.
going to play this game?
I'll play it when it goes down in price.
Yeah, I'd like to. I'd
Yeah.
like to get into the series, and I
Definite
think I
skip
might
for
as well
me.
jump in it.
That's right, Dave. Different than Skip. Boom.
Whatever.
No, but like, Jared, close to launch?
No.
Don't care. Close to launch,
I
Scott?
already have the deluxe
Oh.
Steelbook edition
Jesus.
I'll wait till
of
it
Kingdom Hearts
drops.
3. I've waited 13 years for this game to come out. They can't count to 3. It's just like Street Fighter. It's 2.8, 0.2, final chapter +1. I'm actually prepping by playing the Kingdom Hearts 2.8 with
It's like the collections have
Dream
point
Drive.
fives. Like a
Mhm.
collection
Yeah.
2,
1
Yeah.
0.53. Yeah, exactly.
It's weird.
I give up. I'm over this game a long time ago.
Mhm.
But that's cool. I know a lot of people are looking
I
forward to
love
it.
Disney.
Yeah.
It's going to be a big game.
Yeah.
I love Disney. I love Squaresoft.
It's gonna be a big
Same here.
made in heaven.
Penguin Wars for PS4.
Wasn't
Great.
that a Hideo
Next.
Kojima's first game? Was Penguin Wars?
I don't think so.
You
I
can look it
don't
up. I think
know.
his
Maybe. I don't know. You click on it. Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy, Nintendo Switch. January 31st, Robotics Notes Dash or Robotics Notes Elite HD for Nintendo Switch and PS4. It's a visual novel. No one cares. February 1st, we have Ace Combat again, but that's the Windows version. Then on the 7th, we have Blaze Blue Central Fiction.
They're all the same.
Blaze Blue.
How are
You know what's
it's
That's
like
what we asked
Madden
about
games.
This
COD
looks like a
Blobs.
Switch exclusive, or it was finally just released.
It's
for
probably the
Switch.
dumbed down
Yeah.
version for
No
the
one else
Switch.
wanted it on their console.
February 8th, we have God Eater 3, or as I like to call it, the fake Monster Hunter World.
I played the demo.
Hmm.
It's just a
It's a Monster Hunter World clone. But there's a big fan base for it. Like, those
Yeah.
games have a pretty big fan base.
I've never played any of the God Eaters.
Neither
and
have
Me neither.
I don't really
Nope.
have any interest.
Trials
Definitely not.
Rising, the new Trials game on every platform. It's fun, but I'll wait.
Yeah.
And guys, 25, almost a century later, February 15th, Crackdown 3 releases for the Xbox One. Can we give it a round of
Everybody hold-
applause?
Wow.
Everybody
Yeah.
hold your breath.
Wasn't this supposed to be a release title? What was this game supposed to be?
I
It's
think
like
it was
Xbox.
announced on the Xbox's
Wasn't it
announcement.
previously titled Duke Nukem Forever?
Duke Nukem.
Oh my
Wasn't it
gosh.
previously wasn't it titled like originally Saints Row?
Wow.
Already did this? No. No, but Crackdown 3 people obviously on it. I mean, come on, if you're an Xbox owner and that's the only console you own, you've been waiting for this game for a very long time.
You've been playing Sea of Thieves for long enough.
Yeah,
Now
right.
you've got another exclusive to play.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Man, this game is going to be a mess, right? Can it be good? Can this game be good?
I hope so.
Crackdown?
Where I'd be for that.
Will it have
Okay, so hold your
will it have
breath.
a Last Guardian comeback?
Oh.
No, but it'll have a battle royale mode, I'm sure.
Oh, I doubt that. It's just a collect spheres mode. All right, February 15th. All this is the same. This is a packed day.
Oh,
February
yeah.
15th. We have
I've got two on
the
this
new
list.
Far Cry New Dawn, the kind of direct sequel to Far Cry
Yeah,
5.
It's basically Far Cry 5 after the bomb went off.
Exactly.
Oh, you did watch
He
the trailer?
spoiled-
Yeah, I
he
guess you watched
spoiled
the
it.
trailer then.
God dang it.
Sorry.
But it looks more fun than
It
Far
ca-
Cry 5.
It,
Actually, my
it,
opinion.
it actually kind of reminded me of Borderlands from that trailer a bit.
Well, it rips
Yeah,
off
I can see
Rage
that.
2, basically. Neon
Yeah.
colors and fighting, and I don't know. That's kind of a weird. But
Yeah.
and this game came out quick, man.
Mhm.
I'll have to see how much I enjoy Far Cry 5 because I haven't finished that yet.
It's important to note that it's not a full price title. It's like at 30 or 40 bucks.
So
It's-
was Blood
wow.
Dragon. Blood Dragon
Yeah,
was pretty
it's-
quickly
Yeah.
released.
But
after
that
that.
was
yeah, it's not
whatever,
a
good.
Yeah,
It's like
they always do that. They like recycle the same exact map and just update the
Same
different.
engine.
Oh, they
Plants
pull
and
a
skins.
COD blobs.
Yeah,
Okay.
which is great. I wish more companies would reuse the same maps because there's a lot you can do with them.
Jumping off the success of Dragon Ball Fighter Z, we have Jump Force from Bandai Namco, the new fighting game with all the anime fighters.
Shonen,
Shonen
Jump
Jump
stuff, I
guys,
think.
yeah.
Weird.
It's important to note that this weekend coming is the beta test demo for Jump Force.
I might try that.
I'm totally gonna try
Maybe.
it. I'm gonna jump in and check it
I'll-
out.
I'll
I
give
really
it a
actually
shot.
I tried the demo for Fighter Z on Switch. I thought that game was great.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a big enough fan to buy it at full price. So
Mm.
if it comes down in price at some point lower than what it's at
Even
right
though
now,
I like all these anime characters that are in it, the game engine itself is very simplistic. Like
it is.
it's like a simplified Smash, really.
And then the other big game that comes out that it's kind of a cult favorite is Metro. So the sequel Metro Exodus
yeah,
comes
I'm
out.
kind of
I need to get back
excited
into
to
that,
try
actually.
playing that. I might have. It
Mhm.
made me think I need to pick up the old Metro and play that first.
The middle one. Play the middle one. I don't know.
Yeah,
2033
well, I
was
think
okay.
Last
The first one.
Light is
Last Light.
yeah, the one
Well, there
that's
was
on the
20
PlayStation
Wasn't there
4.
2034 as well? I remember right. There was a 34 as well.
If you like, if you're a big fan of like
Tried.
Half-Life, I think these games are for you. Like
Yeah,
for
I-
me, it's just it's an oppressive like place to be in, and it's so kind of claustrophobic.
Yeah,
you
you're
go
down
out,
the
I
tunnels
could
a lot.
see-
And you're wearing a gas mask, and you're constantly have to like monitor that, and then there's alien creatures of weirdness.
Yeah,
and-
the kind of.
that seems like it should be in VR, right? You already have a.
No.
some dog-
No,
Yeah,
that-
right.
I feel
Well,
like it's
needless-
already enough as is.
Needless to say, that's on my list of games that if I see a good deal on it, I might consider picking it up.
Yeah.
I'll consider
I
borrowing
probably
it.
won't buy it
Yeah.
on release day.
February 19th, we have 8-bit Adventure Steins Gate,
What you were going to say?
Nintendo
8-bit
Switch.
Brewing?
Visual
uh,
novel.
Death End Request, another Steins Gate Elite. Oh, this is the version
Visual
for the
novel.
higher. Oh no, it's the same. And a lot of Steins Gate coming out that day.
It's a decent anime, but the game was just choose your path. I think I
they have
mentioned it about its time travel and stuff, but it's
because they
all
have it
dialogue.
on. They
I
gave
thought
it
it's
away
a
for
different
free like last
drift
month on
one.
PS3 or
Yep.
something. Yeah.
I beat it. London.
February 21st, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy. If you
How many systems can they release this on at this point? And
As
I love
many as
Phoenix
they
Wright. Don't get me
want.
wrong. I did play them all on 3DS.
wow, see, I've never played.
And then
any
I
of
played
them.
them
Never tried it.
again. I think there's a compilation on the same system, but it's like we all know the court cases. Nothing's being added at this point other than here's another platform. So it's just a hard sell. I don't know a Phoenix Wright fan that would buy,
No.
especially when it's like a court case and you know exactly how it's going to turn out.
Yeah, it's not
There's
like
no surprise. There's no
That's
twist.
fine.
a massive
I'm gonna
branching
say this, right?
adventure.
Yeah.
If I wanted to watch a court thing,
Judge Judy?
and there, yeah, I'd rather watch Judge Judy.
Yeah.
I have a question
I'm
before we
good.
get to this next one. Is anyone checking the Twitch stream? Is anyone like asked questions? I don't know. I just
No.
want to see if someone could monitor that. I forgot to ask if someone could monitor the.
I got it.
Okay.
Streaming.
If anyone asks a question, let me know and we'll answer it. And
Please
then
watch our stream.
February 22nd,
Oh
Anthem.
yes.
Windows, PS4, and Xbox One. The not necessarily Destiny killer, but the Destiny clone, Destiny knockoff. EA's attempt to
Destiny
abuse it.
2.0.
Yeah, I pre-ordered it.
So I've seen some on this, but one thing I haven't seen, and maybe you guys know this, is it cross-play, or is it like
Not
it?
not yet.
no games
Not
are
yet.
crossplay. Only Fortnite's crossplay.
Yeah.
Oh,
and-
Rocket
and
League,
Rocket
went
League,
crossplay
baby.
today.
Rocket
oh,
League
that's right, it
crossplay?
did.
Yeah.
That's a huge
That's
announcement.
right.
But
We forgot that in the news, but
we
yeah,
did forget that. Yeah.
that's,
yeah.
that's why I ask. Isn't
It's not yet.
okay.
But yeah, I'm gonna get this most
Yeah.
certainly. I think most of us are probably gonna play it. I mean, it's BioWare. You have to wait till another console generation before Dragon Age probably. So
Yeah, they're
yeah.
not going to drop another game.
well, this is a big game.
unfortunately,
This
that's
is
what
gonna be a
happened.
big game for them. So it's gonna be, unless this game just totally tanks. They're gonna be working on this one for a while. I
I
think.
can't see it tanking. It looks like Destiny 2.0, honestly.
Mhm.
So yeah, excited for Anthem.
Very.
February 26th, we have. Is it pronounced Anno 1800?
Anno.
It's like a civilization, like a city building game.
Eh.
A Dirt Rally 2.0. It's a racing game, obviously. Left Alive. I don't know what that is. Is that a Capcom game?
Yeah, it's kind of end of the world, and I think zombies, if I remember correctly. I was looking at it earlier today. It's on my list of games that I want to know more about.
Mhm.
So it's like a new IP from a AAA studio. Is that what that is?
Pretty much, yeah.
Alright. Then we have Lego Movie 2, the video game. Yeehaw. Sharon Nokuni, The Girl Among the Sunflowers. For Vita. Hey, Vita.
Oh my.
Hey, baby.
Still around.
Oh, hi.
Visual novel. And then we have Dead or Alive 6 on March 1st. And I just played the beta this past weekend, and it's super beautiful, super fun to play. I'm super excited for this. So I will probably most definitely be buying that.
I will definitely be playing it
With the fighting stick.
No.
against you.
And then also the same day, Toe Jam and Earl back in the groove.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
That'd
the
be
new
fun
game.
to play on my Switch. Yeah.
I
That'd
want
be
to
a
say
good
I'm
Switch
excited,
game.
but I mean, it's just silly humor and stuff. Is it going to be
Wrong
a
or
brand new
silly
game?
humor?
Like they
I
tried
think
to bring
it's a
back
brand
Shaq
new-
It is,
I
Fu.
think
it
it's
is
a
a
brand
brand
new-
new game
it's a
with
brand new one.
But
animation.
it looks like the original Genesis one. It's not like the
Yeah.
the sequel that was side scrolling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So just walk around, talk to people, pick up things, and do stuff.
Yeah.
I think it'll be pretty good.
March 7th, Total War 3 Kingdoms for Windows. Turn-based strategy, real-time tactics.
I haven't played a Total War game for years, but I used to love those.
never touched them.
Never touched it.
They're really good. They're really cool. You kind of control whole battalions, so you'd have
Huh.
like, cover your flanks.
Is it like XCOM?
No, it's
It's like a
It's like Red Alert, right? Like
Or
it's like
Command and
Risk.
Conquer.
it's kind
Yeah,
of like Red
game
Alert, but
form.
it's more like Roman armies. So you'd have your, you had your archers at the back, and then you'd have
right, right.
put your guys with the, spears at the front. and all
like
the
a
rest of
phalanx
it.
formation type thing.
Yeah.
Some Suikoden
Cover your
battles.
wings. And
So
have your
like Command and
cavalry.
Conquer, but at a
Ah.
bit slower pace, where you
Ah.
have to
Yeah.
like set up the army and then. I gotcha.
Yeah, imagine medieval battle, field battles.
I think I watched a stream of that this year.
Yeah,
or
there
last
used to be
year.
a program back in the an early version of that, I think it was. But there used to be a program where they recreated battles from history, like the Battle of Hastings, and they used that as the kind of graphics driver for it. So they'd set up the battle, and they'd have some historians playing one side, and then they'd have members of the public play the other side. It was really cool. And then they'd show how the battle actually unfolded
That's cool.
and talk about the tactics, and leaving your flanks, bare and all the rest of it.
March 8th, Devil May Cry 5.
Ooh.
I need to get back into that.
I
series.
enjoyed the first two of those, and then I
Yeah.
kind of dropped out of the series.
Yeah, I'm kind of done with Devil May Cry,
Yeah.
but
I like
I took
DMC.
my break. I'm back.
They
Bring
could-
back Trish.
they
We all
could-
want to play as Trish. She doesn't have any process in the story anymore. It's just going to be a
Capcom.
bunch
I
of
thought that was
angry
I don't know,
devils.
they
man.
could pull a God of War and
revamp
recreate-
it. Yeah.
Have a boy.
Yeah, boy.
here's the thing.
Devil May
Y-
Boy.
There's these
Devil May
games, the
Boy.
Devil May Cry 5, like these, but really, unless it has platinum attached to it, I'm just not interested.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I'm at with these type of games at this point.
Throw Bayonetta in it. They're in the same world. Just
They are in the same world,
Yeah.
but like that's by I mean, it's a different studios, and I don't know.
Does Dante ever cameo in Bayonetta? Is there any crossover?
Not that I
Mm,
can
Not that I
think
know
of.
of.
Can't think of anything.
Not that I,
Potential.
no.
Like I said, they could
well,
Yeah.
do
because
something.
even when she cameoed, it was when Bayonetta was still published by Capcom.
Mm-hmm.
And once it went exclusive to Nintendo, I don't think they've had a
Yeah, crossover.
crossover. So,
Which is the point.
also that same day, Kirby's Extra Epic Yarn for 3DS.
Yawn.
Epic Yawn.
Yeah.
All right. This game threw me for a loop. The Caligula Effect Overdose. I mean, I've seen
Ah.
Caligula, so
I've never seen that movie, but I hear it's.
Is that the 70s one with midget porn?
that's not
I've
kind
heard
of. It's not
about it. It
really
sounds
midget.
it has
porn.
Malcolm McDowell and Helen Mirren. in it,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Oh, okay.
She's hot, dude.
Yeah,
Helen
she-
Mirren's such a.
Helen Mirren is
Yeah.
hot. She's
She's
still
aged
What a-
well.
I mean, she's
still-
aged, obviously. I mean, she's
still
No, but
gorgeous.
she's
yeah,
not-
aged well
Oh yeah.
for the most part.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
anyway. March 15th, One Piece World Seeker and Tom Clancy's The Division 2.
Ooh.
No. Well, I played the first one. Jared and I played a little bit. It was fun,
Really grindy,
grindy.
but it's that type of game.
It's
They ground it out.
Maybe
together.
that's why we're all going to play Anthem first. It's just because it comes out.
probably, but like the
month or two earlier.
Division, it just gets boring. I thought it just kind of got boring after a while.
Yeah, I don't know. The when your upgraded armor is just like a new baseball cap, it's not quite as fun
Hey,
as
if it's
some
bulletproof,
badass
you know.
helmet.
Supposedly they've worked on that this time,
Okay, hopefully.
but yeah. The gear is very boring in the first one.
Yeah.
But all right, March 20th we have Super Robot Wars T, and we have the 21st we have the Sinking City, and the 22nd a big game, Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. This is from Software's follow up to whatever other.
Oh, I saw
Shadow-
the trailer to
Shadows
that.
Die
Yeah.
Once.
Interesting.
It looks really good.
Old Japan and
Yeah.
super violent fatalities, but it looked clean.
From Software's kind of follow up to their Dark Soul. It's like a Souls game, but not. They're saying it's not like a Souls game, but it
So
kind of works like a Souls game.
I was listening to an interview on the Game Informer podcast, and it started as a new Tenchu game, but then they're like, nah, let's just do our own thing. We're better at this.
It'll probably have sneaking and stuff like that. I mean, you're a ninja.
Well, yeah, I
So-
mean you get to use like your weapon. The main difference with this and all the other ones is that it's very mobile. You can move anywhere. You have a grappling hook,
Yep.
and you can move anywhere super fast.
Did they say it was as difficult as a Souls game, or is it going to be a little more lenient?
It's
be
it's
lenient.
going to have a punishment for death, but it's not as bad. It sounds like they haven't announced that yet.
I'm sure a lot of the From Software Souls people are excited for this game, though, nonetheless. On the 29th, we have Tropico 6. I'm not a Tropico fan, but it's another construction
There was
management
so many
simulation.
on PS Now.
Yeah.
I remember that category. It was just Tropico
Yeah, they
A
gave
to Z.
Tropico 3 or Tropico 4 for the PlayStation 4.
I
Yeah,
thought
that's
it was
right.
Free.
Oh
Or
yeah,
5 for
it was
free.
one of them was free, and I played it, and it was good, but it just wasn't what I was looking for at the time. So
And the same day, we have Yoshi's Crafted World. That's 2 Yoshi games.
No, the other was Kirby, wasn't it?
Oh, it
But
was
I'm
Kirby's
interested
no,
in
Yoshi's Yarn.
Yoshi's Yarn was the
no,
15th.
That was Kirby.
Kirby's Yawn.
Oh,
Yeah.
Kirby's Yarn.
But
That's right. my
I'm
bad.
interested in the Yoshi one 'cause I loved Yoshi's Island so much, and I haven't gone back to a Yoshi one since then. They've released Yoshi's Island 2 a long time ago for like DS or something.
I'm sorry. I
Yeah.
don't wear my Nintendo colored glasses,
Yeah.
so
The
I don't
Nintendo
know
glaze.
these. The Nintendo
Dave
glaze.
calls
I don't
it.
have a layer of that stuff. So yeah.
Yoshi's Island was fairly fun.
Oh jeez.
Yeah.
Fairly fun. It was a pain in the butt at times.
I
But
think Jared would start shaking if Nintendo ceased to exist.
April 9th, we have Shovel Knight Showdown. I guess it's a fighting game for every platform.
Even
More
PS3
Shovel
and Wii U. Let's go.
Yeah, right. PS3. Why does PS3 need
Wow.
a game?
Yeah. Why does Wii U need
Why
a
does
game?
Wii U? Well, Wii U is of this generation,
Yeah.
Jared.
Well, so
Where's the Xbox 360 version?
There isn't.
Yeah,
Fuck
right.
that.
But I don't know. I have a feeling they mentioned this game a long time ago and haven't updated the specifics, like what it's actually coming out to.
It's possible. I don't know. I'm just recording what they have here. April 23rd, Mortal Kombat 11 for Windows, Nintendo Switch, PS4, and Xbox.
I'm seeing so many ads for that on my
Nice.
feed, but I
Yeah,
guess I
'cause-
liked XL enough to
Well, they
play-
have
play
the
through 11.
what is it? The streaming announcement is coming soon.
There's been no gameplay though. It's just cinematics of
Well, that's what I'm
Scorpion.
saying. They're having a
Yeah.
big Twitch stream reveal stream, and they're gonna show gameplay. They're gonna share characters and story and
fatality.
all that kind of stuff. So that's look for that.
Fatality.
I forget the
Fatality.
I think it's on the 17th.
17th or something like. Yeah, it's very soon.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Mortal Kombat I like, but I'm not a huge fan of this franchise. So
Yeah.
it's one of those games like I'll get the massive collected edition when it's like $20.
Yeah. I would happily play it, but
Yeah.
I'm not going to buy it
No.
full price.
The rumors that like the clown, what's his name from It?
Oh, Pennywise.
Pennywise.
Oh, yeah.
Like they're people are trying to figure out what the cameo characters are going to be or the DLC characters, and he's
Yeah.
rumored to be one of them. So
That would be kind of cool, actually. Kind of fits in with that.
Yeah. That universe.
April 26th, finally Days Gone for PS4, unless
Yeah.
they you lay it again
I want to take my sweet time with that one for sure.
on your sweet motorcycle, on your sweet hog through the land and
And some
kills.
traps.
Kill
Trap the
zombies
bandits.
and people.
I gotta be honest, I don't care about this game at all. I know it's another PS4 exclusive that is probably gonna get a lot of buzz.
It's being made in Oregon.
It is.
The Bend
Ooh,
studio.
The Bend
Finally.
Studio. It's just I don't know. I don't like zombie games, guys. I'm sorry. And then in April, but no date announced, Dauntless for Windows, Nintendo Switch, PS4, and Xbox One.
That's
and
free to play
Free to play?
Monster Hunter, pretty much.
there you go.
Mm.
That's kind of interesting.
Yeah,
Might
so
check that
I
out.
want to try that one out.
Might check that
I
out.
like free.
And then the new Super Meat Boy, Super Meat Boy Forever. No, seems like
Yeah.
a Scott game, right? No.
I mean, I played Kuso and Celeste, so I guess I'll keep
Plays.
going on the
Yeah, why
one
not?
time through. No,
We got
Sudden
Super Meat Boy for free once
A
upon
long time ago,
Yeah.
yeah, we
Yeah.
did.
3 moons ago.
May 14th, Rage 2.
Yes.
I'm interested. If the reviews are positive for this game, I'll probably check it out. But I'm not gonna pre-order or anything weird like that. And then Team Sonic Racing, May 21st. Another Team Sonic Racing game. I didn't know, was that a big hit? I guess so. Then June 21st, Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled.
it's a remake, but man, I really like drifting on that thing. I think that's where I perfected my like.
Oh, I love CTR.
Drift skills,
That game was
yeah.
great.
I will play it for sure.
Yeah, everyone was wondering why it wasn't on the original Crash. Like that game should have been included, but
Mhm.
obviously they heard the cries. And then Phoenix Point for Windows and Xbox, whatever that is. Do you know anyone? Strategy, turn-based
No.
tactics. It's another Dave game, probably.
If I had an Xbox or a PC that would run it.
And then the game that people thought would never be released has a release date, August 27th. Shenmue 3.
You think it'll actually make
Wow.
it?
I think it will.
You
I
think
don't
it'll
s-
come
well,
out
it's
on
one of-
August 27th?
It's one of the few games
think
that
so.
far out that's got a release date.
I think it will.
I think the buzz
I
with
don't think
1 and
so.
2 re-release is gonna bring some hype around it. But man, yeah, they've been pushing out enough. They're just gonna keep
Yeah, I
I
think
mean,
it's.
it's-
I
they're
think
gonna
it's
keep
gonna
pushing.
get pushed.
I
late
think we'll see it
quarter
this
4.
year.
I think we
At
see it.
least.
I think we see it.
Late this
They
year.
raised a lot of money. I don't know. I
Yeah,
think we see
that
it.
means nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true. I mean, Star Citizen has still not been released, and it's like the most grossing.
And if it's a Kickstarter, the more stretch goals that get added on it, the longer it takes to make.
What are the stretch goals for this game? Do we know?
I don't.
Oh.
I didn't pay that much attention to
Nope.
it, but anytime that happens, like a game
Milk
blows
it.
up on Kickstarter, it never comes out because there's just so much extra work on it
Mighty
on
Number
top of that main
9
game. Yeah.
Oh.
year 3-year delay.
All right. The next list of game is games that are scheduled for this year but have a hardline date. A Plague Tale: Innocence. Age of Wonders: Planetfall. AI: The
Sonium Files. Let me
Oh,
me take the mic on this one.
Scott knows this one.
Oh.
the same guy
Oh.
who designed 999 and
Oh. okay.
the other kind of puzzle but mystery games. AI could mean artificial intelligence. AI could mean the human eye, or it could mean AI, which means love in Japanese. Aishiteru, I love you. So I'm interested in every single storyline this guy comes up with. He's helped with some anime in the meantime called Punchline. All of his stuff is gold, and all the stories are really, really good. So
Has
I'm
he always
excited.
made his deadlines?
yes.
All right, so it should be released this
Punchline
year.
became a game. It's cool because the anime stopped, but the game continues and picks up where it's at. So he's kind of adding on to,
That's cool.
Nice.
There you go, kids. The more you know.
yeah, Sonium Files. Check it out.
That's why you listen to us.
Ancestors: The Humankind Odyssey, Untitled Animal Crossing game.
Woo woo.
Whatever.
It's something to do on
Nope.
Switch every single day. If you don't think you get cockroaches and weeds in your yard, you have to play
Maybe
Animal
something
Crossing
for my
every day.
daughter.
Yeah.
That might be a good idea.
Babylon's Fall,
Oh, I thought you were going to say Babylon 5.
and then Untitled Battletoads game.
Yeah, right.
This is
trying.
probably gonna be killed. Bloodstained: Ritual of the Night.
That's
mean-
now
Yeah.
that's
Yes,
the
please.
one we're talking about.
That's
Yeah.
the big one.
Yeah.
That's the one they set out to do originally.
Yeah, I'd like it.
Sweet.
Supposedly coming out this year. Catherine: Full Body. Is this like?
Let me take this one again.
Is Catherine?
So
is this like a new one or is this like a
Yeah,
remaster?
This is-
remaster.
they're adding on a third Catherine, and her name is Rin. She
Okay.
could
That's not-
possibly
oh.
be a transvestite, which blew up a lot of controversy because of the advertisement that he was transphobic or something. But they're adding a lot more. They're adding cinematics to the game. They're adding other endings. So it's not just like a remaster. It's just a full on. And you couldn't get outside of PS3. I don't think it came out on anything else, except for the PC, which was just announced. They hinted at like Sheep on stream or something, and now they're like it's a PC version with multiple languages. But I'm excited for it. I'll probably get it with all the deluxe editions. I think the Catherine, when it came out, had a full body pillow that you can get with the special edition. I don't know what they're doing with this one. It comes out Valentine's Day in Japan. I think that's kind of cute, but I don't think they've announced
yeah.
the
I think
US
it'd be the
release
same
yet.
That's
time.
funny.
I hear a lot of words coming out of your mouth, and I'm still confused.
Hot anime chicks, multiple
Yeah.
sexy endings.
Came out with a pillow.
With
But it's
full
like
body
a,
pillow. and
Full body
transvestites
pillow,
is
yeah.
what
it's
you're
pretty
saying.
much just a puzzle game.
It
Oh,
is.
okay.
It's
You
a
have to figure out
fast
how to
puzzle
climb this
game, yeah.
tower.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, this is I think this is by Capcom. I'm not sure. Code Vein. It's like a action role playing game.
They look pretty good.
Concrete Genie. Don't know what that is. Control. Yeah.
Back to
Uh,
Code Vein. I think it's out on Switch already.
Yeah, I think you're right.
No, I don't. It doesn't. It's not a Switch game.
Code
Yeah, I
Vein?
think it's already out on Switch.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I thought I heard somebody talking about it.
I
No,
just
this
said
is
look really
a
good.
this
That's
is
what I
a
just
big
said.
ass game.
Okay, I'm probably wrong then.
No, this is like a
Maybe.
bigger. Yeah, it's a. Oh no, lost my spot. Oh, here we are. Control. Is it Control? Let me click on this
I
really
feel
quick.
like we've seen that.
Control is by Remedies.
trailer.
That's
Control.
Remedies' new game that
Wasn't
they
that
teased after
E3?
Quantum Break. But so it's similar to Quantum Break, but it's for all platforms.
Huh.
Control. Damon Ex Machina. That's interesting. Action game for Nintendo Switch. Desperados 3. Digimon Survive for Aaron.
Nope.
Dragon
Yep,
Quest Builders
good.
2. Dragon Quest Builders 2. Scott, you have any
I'm wearing a Dragon Quest shirt,
I'm
so I guess I'm
Hence-
supporting Dragon Quest
I'm
now.
interested in the first one. If I see it on a good sale, I might pick it up. I played the demo and it's
Dragon
really
Quest
cool.
Builders, yeah.
Yeah.
And then Dreams, the new game from Media Molecule, should drop this year. I know they're doing their beta test finally, and I submitted to be in that beta test, so hopefully I will get to play that game.
Yeah, I'd like to check
I
out
saw it
Dreams.
at PAX. I didn't play it. It's another pretty Sackboy, create your own level.
Well, it's
kinda
more. It's
game, but
crazier than that.
It says
Like the whole game
they're
is,
gonna do a lot more, but it
Well, the
really
game-
comes down to like the user creation of.
but the game is user created. Like the game,
Yeah.
it's like the game that they have, like the campaign in it is created using the tools that the game gives you. So you could create that game
Mm-hmm.
in the game. So they care more about creating than they do about the actual game. So yeah, it's so
But-
there, and you can make a movie or you can make music. It's all about. It doesn't have to be a
The
game.
Little Big Planet was level creation.
Little bit,
Dream
yeah.
is everything.
Dreams is
creation.
everything. Create
Story,
anything.
music.
Anything
you want.
everything.
And post-launch, they are going to patch in VR.
And VR.
Oh,
Yeah, it's supposed to be
nice.
a
I'm
VR.
really, really interested in that
Yes.
facet of it.
No one is gonna get this game. Like this is a way crazy, audacious, ambitious game that's gonna be super cool that no one is going to buy. 'Cause I don't know if they know how to market this. And I don't know. I feel like it's not.
How quickly after launch do you think there'll be Super Mario Brothers World 1-1 pulled from the store?
0-day release.
Yeah, yeah.
Day
It'll be
zero.
out
Yeah.
and get pulled within the same day.
And then the first level of Sonic.
Yeah, yeah, totally.
And then someone will create the
Yeah.
entire like Half-Life in it or something.
That'll be Half-Life itself.
Final Fantasy 7
Ooh.
for Nintendo Switch and Xbox.
Nope.
Final Fantasy
Won't come out.
9 for Nintendo Switch and Xbox.
Eh,
Final Fantasy 10 and 10-2 HD remaster for Nintendo Switch and Xbox.
Blitzball.
Final Fantasy 12, the Zodiac Age for Nintendo Switch and Xbox.
Are these all $60
None of
each?
these-
So
yeah.
you're like
I have no
spending
idea.
Probably.
Yeah,
300
they're
bucks.
just releases on because systems they've never been on, Nintendo Switch and Xbox One.
Or Division's Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, iOS and Droid. Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Remastered Edition, Nintendo Switch
No,
and
that's a
PS4.
thing.
That is?
Yeah, that's a thing that hasn't been outside of I think GameCube. Yeah.
I think it's 4-player.
Yeah, and that deserves a
But-
re-release. That was
yeah.
really fun, and I mean it's 4-player Final Fantasy. It was really cool.
Yeah, it looks interesting to me.
I could-
Fire Emblem 3 Houses, quarter 1 or quarter 2 on Nintendo Switch.
Okay.
Flowers, 4 Seasons, PS4, visual novel. Fortnite Save the World is finally releasing. I doubt this highly.
Yeah,
as
no.
free to play,
Yeah.
I think they're finally gonna just
Finally release it
transition
free
it
to-
over to free to play.
Freedom Planet 2. Nope.
Yep.
Gears 5.
Oh, ye-
Everybody, Windows
yeah,
and
we're
Xbox.
all going to go out and buy Xboxes.
Oh,
aren't we?
yeah.
Xbox One.
Just need a Windows machine, actually.
Yeah, just watch it on Twitch.
Yeah, I'll watch it there.
No,
I'll play it there on Twitch.
Yeah, just press
what
the
I was
buttons
watching.
on
I like
your
how
controller.
it's just
pretend
called
like you're playing.
it's just called Gears 5 now. They don't even call it Gears of War
Yeah.
anymore. Imperator. Rome. It's a grand strategy game, Dave. Grand
Oh,
strategy.
so that
Yeah.
must be whole platoons of.
In the Valley of the Gods.
Of
In-
War.
Indivisible. Journey to the Savage
Oh,
Planet.
Indivisible had a good beta.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, it was. It's RPG, but you actually press the kicks and punches. It's kind of got a Xenogears battle system, but the
Okay.
beta was really good, and it was a solid, maybe 2-hour demo, and it was a quiet release. I remember before I had PS Plus on the PS4, I was just looking for any free games I could, and that was one that was
Cool.
really well done.
Journey to a Savage Planet looked kind of interesting. It looked kind of like No Man's Sky a bit.
Huh.
But updated and just a little different, a little more
and-
humor to it and more
fun
interaction.
gameplay.
Yeah, so I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what it is when it comes out.
Judgment on PS4. That is like a Yakuza, like it's like English acting and stuff, like American acting, but it's like a Yakuza game.
Huh.
But it's called Judgment.
No judgment.
No judgment. Lost Ember. Yep. Luigi's Mansion 3. Nintendo Switch.
I didn't
I
play-
love the first one on GameCube. That
I haven't
game was
played them,
amazing.
but they look fun.
Man of Medan. Adventure survival horror game. Mario Kart Tour for iOS and Droid.
Aaron's Mobile
cart-
Minute.
Aaron's Mobile
Yeah,
Minute.
Nintendo Mobile.
Nintendo
No.
mobile games. Nope.
Ask again later. I'm like an 8-ball with those things. Ask again later.
Anytime you ask him to play a game, he won't.
Yeah.
Don't play Mario Kart Mobile.
Yeah,
Yep.
right. And
Yeah.
then he'll
Did you
play.
realize I,
No.
He'll play like
Mario Kart.
SpongeBob, SpongeBob Jewel Crack,
Family Guy.
Family Guy, Cookie Maker. And it's like, oh my god, who cares? Who cares about those games?
people do.
Everyone does.
All right.
Somebody does out there.
This was Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, the
Yes.
Black Order for
This sounds
Nintendo
awesome.
Switch.
That'd be
Mhm.
great.
Looks fun.
Yeah.
Mech Warrior 5 Mercenaries for Windows.
So going back to Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3,
yes.
is it me or did it still look like a PS2 game when I saw the trailer?
Well, it's on the Switch, isn't it?
No, I don't think that's it. I think that it's cell shaded, so it looks like a
Okay.
very cartoony
All right. Yeah,
look.
I'm interested to see more about it.
Yeah, it doesn't have the same look as the
It'd be a great couch
original.
co-op for sure.
Yeah,
Oh,
it does-
yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't have the original Marvel Ultimate Alliance look. It has a way more cartoony.
All right, move along.
I feel like that game. The reason this game is happening for Switch is because the Avengers game is happening for Xbox One and PS4.
Ooh,
So this is like the way to get a Marvel game.
we got
on-
one too.
Yeah.
Mm.
Medieval for PS4, guys. Weren't you a big? Was that PS2 game?
That's the
Was
that
that,
PS1?
That's
PS1.
PS1.
I
It was
think it's a
old school, yeah.
remake of that.
It is a
first one.
remake.
Oh,
yeah.
boy.
I'm
Okay.
interested. I played the demo of that game and it was awesome. I loved it.
Is that what the future is of remakes? We're just getting all the platformers. We're
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
get Gex,
We're
pretty
getting,
soon.
we're getting Resident Evil though
Crash
too.
Bandicoot.
What
Come on, we already got Bubsy.
What we
Oh
get?
my
Earthworm
God,
Jim.
yeah.
As soon
Wow.
as they give us the original Metal Gear Solid, then we know it's been complete.
Twin Snakes.
Yeah, Twin Snakes is not as cool though.
Yeah, I'm always surprised they've never
We
done
want
that.
that's not an HD version, is it? No, it's not.
No.
No, we need an HD version of.
No, you'll never get that. Konami could give two shits
They,
about
you're,
console
no, you
gaming.
are 100%
Yeah,
correct.
Konami
Yeah, they
can go
won't
suck a dick.
They could.
Konami
They
sucks.
probably are.
Yeah,
Just doing their main office.
They're so wealthy they don't care.
yeah. I'll
Sucking
never
each
get
other
a
off.
new Castlevania game or Metal Gear.
Well,
any
now-
of that
yeah.
stuff.
Uh,
DDR.
Minecraft
Double dicks
Dungeons,
versatile?
Windows and Mac. I guess that's an add-on dungeon crawl for Minecraft.
No thanks.
Minoria? I don't know what that is.
Nope.
Ori and the Will of the Wisp, the sequel on Windows and Xbox. I mean, that's
It
supposed
won
to be.
awards.
It's supposed to be a
so
great game.
it's
No,
worth
that
playing.
original Ori game is
I'd,
supposed to
I'd
be
like
awesome.
to see if those games would run on this laptop. That'd be nice 'cause the Oreo games do look beautiful.
Yeah.
Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy is again down here for
Eh.
some reason. Planetarian, the Reverie of a Little Planet. No.
and stuff.
Untitled Pokemon game for Nintendo Switch.
Yay!
Yeah.
This
No.
better be canon. No more spin-offs or side adventures or Pikachu's Mysterious Dungeon. Give me a hardcore Gen 7 Pokemon on Switch.
Nothing
Yeah.
with
Yep.
the
Yep.
nothing
I
with the
just want
word
Pokemon
nothing with the
on-
word
Oh no!
nothing
like
with
you
the
said, no
word go
spin-off
in the
crap.
title.
I paid $5 for my Switch year account. I plan to use it.
Yes.
You'll have to buy at least 2 copies. Gold and.
No, we'll
Yeah,
get Aaron.
there'll be 2
Platinum.
Me and
versions.
Aaron will
Yeah.
have it. We'll have it 2 colors.
We'll have a Pokemon club.
Yeah.
You're invited.
the
You
dark
could
side of the
dock.
moon.
You,
Maybe
you
Jared.
guys, you guys can flip a coin on the show to see who gets which one.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
All right.
that sounds fun.
If it comes out this year.
Catch 'em
Psychonauts 2 platforming game.
Finally.
Yes.
Yeah,
Still one of my top
someday
games.
maybe I should play through the first one.
So is this? Am I correct to believe that there's a new Samurai Showdown game coming?
That's what I
That's
see,
what it
and I'm
says.
My
interested.
That's
Oh.
shot.
Are we gonna have to go to a pizza parlor to play this?
Yeah, I know. I love Samurai Showdown.
I love that game when I was at Pizza
Is there
Hut.
any Sunnyside Pizza? See,
Yeah,
what
the
is it?
characters
Pizza
are so
Hut, I
cool.
thought. Was it Pizza Hut that had it?
Sunnyside, isn't it? Sunny. What was that? Sunshine Pizza.
Oh yeah.
Sunshine Pizza. That's what it's
That was
called.
Pizza Hut.
Multi-cabinet.
Just there in the house.
Yeah, multi-cabinet.
Mm-hmm.
Sea of Solitude, whatever that is. And then Ubisoft's pirate game Skull and Bones is supposedly finally coming out. This game has been forever in the wings. I mean,
Yeah.
no
Whatever.
one wants to play this probably. That's why it's been delayed so much.
It's
but
all the people that didn't
Even the
have an
QAs.
Xbox One.
if you didn't like the pirate ship stuff in Assassin's Creed, you won't
Play
like this.
Well, it's for all the people that were super jealous of the Sea of Thieves. Now
But
they'll
this
be
was
able to
announced-
play Skull and Bones on PS4.
This was announced way
Now they
before
won't
Skull.
play that.
That was
Yeah.
announced way before
Peg
Sea of
legs
Thieves,
and
though.
arm hooks.
Oh,
Yeah.
This is
God.
like the realistic
on
version.
this-
And then we have Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order Quarter 4. This is by Respawn, guys. This is by the Titanfall crew.
Ooh.
This is the big ass EA Star Wars game. That's
Okay,
supposed-
wasn't interested until you
Yeah.
said it was by the Titanfall crew.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is the this
I
is
was
one of
interested.
Not
so this is
Battlefront.
one of 2 games that is coming out by Respawn this year. The first game is a Star Wars game. The second is a VR title they're supposed to have for PSVR, I think. It's
Awesome.
coming out. So this
Nice.
is a game to kind of keep your eyes on.
It'll all be all about ATSTs.
Who knows?
Let's
But,
go.
Yeah.
Hopefully
That'd
it's
be cool.
this is this is the
No.
story driven
Round with this.
the story driven exciting one, not the boring
That would be.
redundant Battlefront game.
I like that idea.
And then we have another Steins Gate game.
Gotta get into that.
This is just for
Ah.
Windows, I think. I think it's just the Windows version. We have Storm Divers. This is
Is that like
Housemarque's game. Housemarque's Battle Royale
Okay.
game.
So it's not Helldivers 2. It's not Storm Divers.
No, Storm Divers
Mhm.
is Housemarque because Housemarque bailed on arcade
Yeah.
games and they're making a Battle Royale.
Yeah, I
And
I
that's-
wish him luck. I hope it works out 'cause that company is really cool.
Then we have Streets of Rage 4.
Kind of want to play that.
Yeah.
What's it on?
It doesn't say. It's
Oh.
this is probably not happening.
Can I play as the
It'll probably
kangaroo?
it'll probably get canceled.
Pretty amusing concept.
Yeah.
The Guild 3 for Windows, Life Simulation, whatever.
Oh, is that from the show The Guild?
Must
Did
be.
they make games based on that?
Must be.
Okay.
Does that,
Interesting.
Funny
does that
to
answer
play.
JPK's question? It's a life simulation.
Yeah, right. I doubt
sure, if they don't have melon squishing thigh people.
That'll be a whole chapter.
Yeah.
Did they do that in The Sims?
I think I saw that once.
Then we have The Outer Worlds. This is Obsidian's new action role-playing game for Windows, PS4, and Xbox One.
Ooh.
This looks like the successor to Fallout New Vegas, basically.
Probably their
Yes.
last multi-platform.
Yeah, their
game
last- this is
ever
exactly the
since
last.
Microsoft bought them.
Exactly. Then we have The Pathless. I don't know what that is for PS4. I didn't research. The Settlers for Windows, another strategy game. The Surge 2. I didn't know The Surge 2. I didn't know The Surge got enough people to buy it. That would get a sequel.
I don't even know what the Surge is.
It's
So The
Isn't-
Surge is like a mech, like a human mech game, and it's basically like a Souls clone type game.
Huh, okay.
And I didn't realize, that game, The Fallen. It's like a Viking Souls game.
Yeah.
So this is the same company, and they made The Surge, and then I didn't think The Surge made much money, but I guess they're gonna make a
Okay.
sequel. So
Huh.
cool, good for them, good on them. Then we have The Town for Nintendo Switch,
The
role
Town
playing
is by Game Freak.
game.
Oh, Pokemon.
Yeah, who does Pokemon. This is like their one of their first original games in a long time.
Wow. I have no idea what this is, but
Yeah, so
Town.
something to put on your list there, buddy.
hey, I got Animal Crossing, Pokemon, and that I'm pretty happy with my town sims.
Toy Story 4, I guess, 'cause the movie's
movie.
coming. Twin Mirror, it's an adventure game. Don't know. Two Worlds 3, a action role-playing game, but very little is known on that. Umahara Kawasi Fresh for
That's a
Nintendo
mouthful.
Switch. Untitled Goose Game.
Hey, this is the thing. It's it was huge at PAX.
Was
so
it?
you
Oh,
basically play
I
as the
saw.
goose and you annoy farmers, but
Yeah.
it's so much fun. It almost
It's
looks
like a puzzle
That sounds
game.
awesome.
I thought it was Donut County when I first saw it, but the display of it was really cool. They had this little barn set up
Yeah.
and like little haystacks and stuff. Like the production behind it's great, and they haven't. It's actually called Untitled Goose Game.
Yeah, it looks really interesting.
It's
That
just
sounds
fun.
fun.
An updated version of the Goat Simulator.
Yeah, goat.
but better.
Way
Yeah.
better. It sounds like.
Yeah, Goat Simulator's just silly, goofy
It
stuff.
sounds silly.
But this
Easy
game is
trophies,
like an
maybe?
actual puzzle game to try and
Possibly.
figure out how to get humans to do things for you. At least in the demo that I saw.
Mm-hmm.
Vampires coming to Nintendo Switch, it looks like. Then we have War Groove, the turn-based tactics. We have Wasteland 3.
Maybe.
Who's Your Daddy?
Mm-hmm. You're my daddy.
Oh.
And
Who's
then
my
supposedly
daddy?
Wolfenstein Youngblood comes out this
All
year.
right.
Yeah,
Yep,
that
I'm
would make
buying
sense.
that if it comes out.
Mm-hmm.
But
This
Yeah.
is
Sounds
the
good.
two twin daughters of
BJ.
BJ, and I imagine this will be a $40 title. I imagine this is not a full price title.
Yeah, who knows?
Well,
I'm gonna guess.
I'd be happy with that. Like kind of like they did with the first
Right.
one where they had
Yeah.
I feel like
Oh.
this is kind of a
The New Blood or whatever.
a slight
Yeah.
se-
Full
The
blood.
New
yeah.
Order.
Mud blood.
Then we have World of Warcraft Classic that Blizzard announced that old no, this is the actual
Ugh.
no, this is the classic servers for
Oh yeah.
that's okay, never mind.
uh-uh.
Yeah.
Because wasn't Warcraft working on like Warcraft 3 or something
Yeah, they have their Warcraft 3 remastered.
coming?
Someday.
Okay. Yakuza 5 for PS4, and then YS
It's
Ease. Yeah, that's funny.
Ease
Anyone
9,
who's played
Ease 9
Ease
Monstrum Nox
knows it's ease.
That's
for
uh,
who cares? Really?
That-
Who plays
that-
that?
Eh.
I'm interested in the series. I only played like an old Super Nintendo version or something. But
Yeah, it went from TurboGrafx to Super Nintendo to a bunch of things, but I think the previous one, whatever came out, had a bunch of spelling errors or problems with it that they had to like heavily patch the game. The demo was up for a little bit on PS4 and I played it. I mean, it's cookie cutter RPG and Fire Dungeon and Ice Dungeon, all that, but
Ooh.
it had typos, it had spelling errors, and just
epic.
you got to fix this. So now they're making another one.
nice.
Ease.
Why not?
Those are the games that are slated to come out this year. Now, there was a rumor recently that Kojima's Death Stranding was releasing this year.
Mhm.
Oh,
This is not
we'll
confirmed.
see.
How's that rumor mill?
That's still rumor mill.
They'll crank
It is it but Kojima was joking that this is the year of Death Stranding, or this is the year of the whale, I believe is what the
And Norman Reedus did have sex with a whale in the opening
and,
trailer.
I've been a Kojima fan for too long to bite on the hook just yet. But I would it does seem like that is a possibility.
Everyone wants to buy it because they want to know what the hell is going on.
Yeah.
I think it's just so much weird and unexplainable craziness.
Well, just you guys wait. All you've seen is the action from the gameplay trailers.
Cinematic.
Oh,
Now
no,
we're gonna
but-
get the cinematic
no,
trailer
no.
soon.
Here's the thing. All I think this game is like something happens in a like cinematic scene, and then you walk to the next scene.
It's a walk.
That's all it is.
A
Like
walking
you
simulator,
deliver.
you think?
Oh, we just yeah. It's Jared's favorite game.
Yeah, everybody else
I
is
thought that
doing a
was Dave's
walking
favorite
sim.
game,
Yeah.
a walking
Jared loves
simulator.
walking
Yeah,
simulators.
Dave likes some of
experience.
them.
No, Dave does not like those games.
Ah,
He liked the one.
yeah.
Oh, everybody's gone to the Rapture.
Rapture,
Yeah,
he did.
yeah, that's
You're
like
I
right.
enjoyed that one.
Almost his
Mhm.
game of the year.
You're right. Okay, I'm
I thought I
sorry.
enjoyed
Almost
Life
his
is
game.
Strange.
Almost.
Yeah, Life is Strange is it's not walking sim.
Um,
all the
no,
Telltales are walking
Oh.
sims.
Yeah,
basically.
yeah, pretty much just not in first person.
I mean,
Yeah.
in this deck here, Sony isn't stacked too deep. I could see Death Stranding coming. I mean, I don't think Last of Us I think
Yeah.
Last of Us is like perhaps it's probably clearly next year. So,
I don't know. Like, so Sony pulled out at E3. What kind of events are they planning? And they've got to have some events
I got it.
planned
I don't think they do.
Just a
on their
booth.
own. Are they gonna do like streaming things like Nintendo?
No, they're not going to be at E3 at all.
No,
Or
I
do, you,
know.
or do you think they're going to get the noses to the grindstone and get work on the PlayStation 5?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, no, I
That's a
think
good
that's the
idea.
deal. I think the deal is that
Take a year off.
they have their games. They have Days
Yeah.
Gone, they have Last of Us,
Dreams.
they have Dreams, and they have Death Stranding. But people have already seen a lot of those games, and it's just why show them again? We don't know exactly. They're still kind of fluctuating.
Well, it's so expensive to show at E3 too.
Oh yeah.
And once those
Yeah.
final games get pushed, then they announce PS5. Like, you don't want to announce the PS5 until after those games
No,
are out.
you
Oh,
won't.
yeah.
They
Yeah.
won't announce it till after Christmas 'cause they don't want to kill Christmas sales.
But you're definitely
But-
you're getting an announcement in 2020 for the PS5 because you don't want to
Yeah.
kill your current, because no one's gonna buy
PS3 games.
Or
or
four.
PS4 games.
PS
you
yeah.
know.
yeah,
Well, and they're
Or
so
P-
close to 100 million sold.
but
Yeah,
I
they
think
wanna-
we
they
are
wanna
in the
break that-
last
they wanna break
last
that
like
rock.
great set of games.
Yeah,
Well,
like
not great games, but the
they announced, was it 91.6 million
Yeah.
PS4s have been sold.
Wow.
That's
impressive.
Mm-hmm.
They're like 64 million away from PS2 sales of 158 or something,
Yeah.
or whatever that
Well,
crazy
that
number
was
is.
everybody's first more affordable Blu-ray
DVD.
player
Yeah.
or DVD player.
DVD
Yeah.
player.
But I mean, it's been pretty miraculous. I mean, they thought the console generations were dead. Do you guys have? But clearly not, obviously. So, but do you guys have any predict? You want to predict anything crazy as we? I don't want to spend too much time on this, but
I think we'll hear something from Microsoft and Sony, maybe not officially on the next generation, like Xbox, whatever they call it.
1.5.
Yeah.
Oh, no, they
even
already
though
released
even though the
1.5.
X has come out, I think we'll hear something about like the next generation of Xbox.
Yeah, I'm interested to see
'Cause
what
they'll
the
might try
new
and get
Xbox is.
Steal a leap on Sony.
Yeah.
I think Sony just plays it dark this year.
They're
They
being
just let
smart.
stuff come out.
Yeah, I think Sony's got enough good games that they don't.
They don't need to do
That's why I
anything
say
right
I
now.
don't
Yeah.
think we'll hear anything official from Sony about PlayStation 5, but
You just hear
It'll
leaks.
kinda
There'll be
leak.
leaks
Yeah, it'll
here.
leak
They'll be
it.
like, got this.
Breaking.
Breaking. Yeah.
yeah, Walmart will get a flyer or something. and-
Jason Schreier will leak the news or something, right?
I think a lot of developers, third-party developers, have learned that releasing information too early is bad. So I think we'll hear a lot of stuff in the next in this just this
Several
quarter.
weeks, you
The
think?
first
Yeah.
half of the year, I think we're going to hear a lot of new games coming out.
But I think most of
Few
the
weeks
game,
before they actually
most of
come.
the games that were on the list we listed today that are from the big studios, these will probably be among the last of their games for this
So
generation.
Yeah.
speaking
Mhm.
of games on the list, the one I thought was coming out this year was Biomutant.
Yeah, I thought that was coming out this year too, and it's
Yeah.
not on the list,
It's
and
not.
it's been pretty radio silent
Yeah.
from that team.
And that's the old Crytek group,
Yeah,
isn't
still Crytek Group through THQ Nordic,
Yeah.
and I am super interested in that game, but man,
Well,
it's been super quiet.
THQ Nordic has so many games under its arms right now, and a lot of those that weren't even on the list.
And if you go back and watch that trailer, dude, that game looks so charming and fun. Yeah, I am super excited, but yeah, I imagine that game is not.
Yeah.
I don't know. They
We'll
probably
see.
want it to be. I'm sure THQ wants it to be a hit with the kind of the failure of Darksiders 3. I'm pretty sure they want it to be good. So, I'm with Dave. I think. I do think we hear a lot more about Xbox stuff. I also think we hear perhaps a Switch revision,
I mean, they're probably gonna do something that
Yeah.
makes it so it's more a combined.
a
type
lighter
thing.
version or something.
Maybe
Yeah.
just put
A
Same
more
with something
streamlined
else.
version, or. And
Yeah.
I imagine they don't do shit about their online service.
Nope, not gonna do anything with it.
And Crackdown 3 sucks.
That
I'm
one's
just gonna
probably-
put it out there.
that
I
one's
think this
not gonna
game is.
come out this
I think
year.
this game is gonna fail miserably.
I don't think it's gonna even come out this year.
I mean,
Honestly,
who is really? I mean,
I'm
the
holding my
first one
breath.
was kind of fun. People liked it,
Yeah.
but was the game
No.
ever like a really big game?
No.
Everyone's going to buy Gears
I
anyway.
guess everybody
Gears
is
is gonna
talking
drop
about
the
it. I don't
bomb.
know.
Everyone's talking about it on Xbox 'cause they have no games over
Yeah.
there.
So, I mean, if the rumors are true and Microsoft does release their streaming box this year for under $100, would any of you guys buy that?
Maybe. There are some games. Man,
Like
The
maybe,
whole
maybe even
games-
just for Forza Horizon 2. Just
no,
like, come on.
I've been on it. Honestly,
Or
like
five-
the whole
five or
idea,
4.
like buying it and getting Games Pass just to play some of these games, like it is piqued my interest.
Yeah.
I would be more likely to consider if it had a few PC games on there as well.
Well, yeah.
You know, if it wasn't just Xbox.
I
'cause
see that.
a few on the list that we've listed, like the Total War game.
Yeah.
I'd like to play those, but I'm not going to drop $1,000 on a nice high spec PC to do it.
Yeah.
No way.
Not that you necessarily need $1,000 PC now.
That would be pretty cool if they integrated PC streaming into their Xbox service. That'd be pretty
Yeah.
great. But I personally don't see that happening. It's a pipe dream that would be wonderful, I think.
Yeah.
Do you guys see Sony ever re-entering the handheld market?
No.
No, after that,
Stay
unfortunate-
away.
I wish they
It's
would, but
just-
they're not going to.
I see
it's smart
Nintendo
not to.
staying in it. I think the Switch has solidified their stance on console gaming as let's take it portable.
True,
I think
but I
it'll
think
stay
the
that
Switch
way.
has killed off the Game Boy and the DS
There-
type
yeah.
consoles.
Oh
pretty
yeah,
much.
there's-
And then
the
PlayStation
3DS.
tried to jump on the PlayStation Classic and failed miserably. So
Yeah.
why bother?
I was gonna say
Yeah.
with their console
Reaching
slash
out,
VR
yeah.
thing.
well, the PlayStation Classic could have been great, but they just kind of like threw money at a company that they're like, okay, yeah, cool, let's go. And then
Well, then on top of that, do we see an N64 Mini this year?
no.
Probably GameCube.
Maybe.
You think
maybe?
GameCube, not
I don't think like-
N64?
I think N64 will probably be more the
I don't
one
think
we
you-
see.
I think
GameCube.
Yeah.
So many of those games are so ugly. It's like the
It's
the
hard to
PlayStation one
go
that just
back.
came
The
out. Like I don't want to
nostalgia,
play any of
though.
those games. Yeah,
The
nostalgia.
nostalgia. Well, 64 I enjoyed more than the PlayStation, honestly.
I
Well,
have a
PS1,
lot
I
of
should say.
nostalgia for my N64, but I don't want an N64 Classic.
No,
Games
but
are
I feel like that update the
fugly.
graphics though. Maybe.
I
No,
think
they-
if you
they
do see
wouldn't.
something portable from Sony, it will be some kind of controller that hooks up to an Android, so kind of like PlayStation Now or the screencast that we've done
so-
That'd be great.
onto a mobile device.
So okay, I remember when they did have the PlayStation phone. It's like the one that like flips on its side and you pop it up. It's like a controller for the PlayStation. That thing was terrible, and I kind of hope they
And
get out of that.
Didn't it only play PS1 games as well?
Yes. Yeah, it did.
for mobile.
Yeah, it was terrible.
All right. Anything else you guys want to throw out really quick?
I think they're gonna probably do a more streamlined PSVR because the thing is, I remember seeing all the giant.
Do we
Bundles.
even see? I don't think we see a PSVR upgrade until
I don't
the
think so.
PS5.
I don't see a revision of that hardware.
Not until PS5. That's
And,
my belief.
Maybe. I mean, when I'm well, who knows?
I'm liking the price drop. So if it goes that plus Move controllers, I'm gonna join. that.
You know what's
Or-
also crazy?
a
I could
bundle.
also see Sony abandoning it completely. Like
Yeah.
some more titles, but then like, we're not gonna try to compete again.
Yeah.
We got lucky once. We're
Yeah.
not gonna do it again.
They'll
Yeah, we
drop
won't
something
do it
real
for the
quick.
PlayStation 5.
Yeah,
Like,
they'll-
'cause they got really lucky, really, if you think about it. Like, they competed against these higher end tiered
Yeah,
headsets,
and they hit at the peak of the VR.
and then they came out with a lot of good titles. But I mean, a $200 headset is not really pushing what they need to be successful again. You know?
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, we'll see. I mean, they at least at the last year they had sold more PSVR units than the other
Right.
systems.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
so
it's-
I mean they did really well, but
it-
it's not the tens of millions that they usually need to keep something going. And
yeah, to
support
keep
it.
the studios.
It's
making
not a
games.
gimmick, but I also don't think it's profitable at the end of the day.
Yeah,
No.
makes sense.
Yeah,
It's not big enough to get like the real showstopper titles that show what it can do.
Quickly, some couch co-optionals.
Star Trek Voyager and the Bandersnatch. Black Mirror.
Bandersnatch. All
Yeah,
right.
it's
Scott.
good. It's
Black
good
Mirror,
fun.
right?
Scott?
If you are going to be at PAX South, I will be there Friday through Sunday going to a friend's booth at Taco Pizza Cat Games. I'm very excited to go. This is my first PAX in Texas. PAX it up, and I will PAX
Representing the
review.
couch.
Pack you
Representing the
up.
couch.
Representing the couch.
Will you
I
be in the
will-
banana costume? That's the quick.
I might wear my Journey costume, actually.
Oh.
I had a lot of fun walking around with that at PAX West. So,
Alright.
yeah.
Quickly,
Full review
anything?
Monday.
I watched a documentary of the Bill Murray sightings.
I saw that too. That
That
was
was
pretty
so
cool,
good. I
right? That's
loved
kind of
it.
fun. Yeah.
I loved it. Go, just watch it.
It was fun on
It's
Netflix.
funny.
Was
Yeah.
Bill Murray in it?
Netflix.
No.
No,
Well,
it's-
he's in it, yes.
way,
But
but
in a
he's
way, but
Okay.
watch it.
I like
Uh,
Bill Murray.
Jared, anything?
I finally watched the rest of Voltron final season, and what a mind fucking! It was so great.
Did it make you cry?
Yes,
Oh,
wow.
Jared cried.
Yes,
Jared's
yes.
sad.
Did
It had-
Voltron die?
it had some great moments in it. But yeah, it's
No
totally
spoilers?
totally worth watching. Eighth season, so
8 seasons
watch
of
it.
6 episodes, or
No,
it's-
that was only like the first season was
okay.
that small, but the rest of them, they're only like 23-minute episodes. So just jump in from time to time. It's really good.
our hardcore Voltron fan over here.
Yeah. hell yeah.
And
Yeah,
I'm
as a
not
hobby.
gonna couch co-optional anything that I've seen, but this Friday the Grand Tour Season 3 starts,
Oh yes.
and so it's time to get with your old man groove on. So that's what I'll be doing Friday.
Oh,
So
that's what I'll be doing Friday.
some Grand Tour action.
I do want to throw out a predate. February 15th is the Dragon Prince season 2.
Oh,
I want to watch that so
oh.
bad. I should just get in it.
Also, this
I've watched it
Saturday,
twice.
this Saturday, not all of us can be at PAX, so some of us will be at the Retro Gaming Swap Meet at the DoubleTree in Portland, Oregon. And
Well worth it if you're looking for stuff.
I believe it's like $5.
I'll send you my request list if you stumble on some.
$5 entry
treasures.
fee, and we'll probably be there just hanging out, and then
You
get
might
some
find
lunch.
Predator Concrete Jungle there.
Maybe,
Oh,
maybe.
Dig deep in those bins.
Yeah.
You may.
Dig deep. You'll definitely have to dig deep for that one.
All right.
It'll be next to Superman on
Yes.
the N64.
No,
There's just
that's
a, there's just a
bonfire,
collection that
okay?
says Aaron's games.
Top 5.
No. But
Sorry, couldn't resist.
at least Concrete Jungle will be nowhere near Superman because Superman will probably be in a big old bonfire.
Yeah. All right. I want to thank you all for listening and remind you that you can leave feedback on Twitter, Facebook, and hopefully someday Instagram at Couch Co-op Shows, all one word.
No, Fed.
Also try following us. I hope someday I hope that we keep doing this and at some point people start watching us on twitch.tv/The Couch Co-op Show. I think we had a successful show tonight. I will post this on YouTube eventually, and then people can watch it on YouTube, but for now, it's
Yep.
anyway. We'd also appreciate if you could leave us a little feedback or like us or do something on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, Radio Public, and or Spotify. That would be awesome. I want to thank Jared,
Let's play some games.
Aaron,
Play some damn games.
yeah, Scott,
Packs it deep.
yeah, Dave,
Thanks for listening.
for joining me here on the couch. For Couch Co-op, I'm Ian, reminding you to please be excellent to each other.
Wild Stallions. Couch Co-op. Couch Co-op.